My partner's little brother gave me a love letter and ring and asked me to be with him? When I obviously rejected him, he has completely stopped talking to everyone in his family. Me and my partner, 21F, 21M, have been together for a few years and he gave me an engagement ring for my birthday party. It was a happy occasion with his family, mine, and my friends including his little brother 15M, I'll refer to him as that. These past few years I tried to make efforts to bond with his little brother with my partner. They had a rocky relationship when they were children. At first he rarely spoke, which is understandable, but since I stuck around and went on family holidays with them, watched films and started debating/rating them with my partner and little brother, and it really made him come out of his shell, and I really enjoyed the times we would visit and do activities together. He has a complex relationship with his mother. I've been told on more than one occasion to follow and check up on little brother by my partner as he tries to deal with his mother and get her to cut him slack. Both parents aren't perfect and seem to have designated favorites, like little brother would get 2 birthday cakes from his mother while my partner got a cupcake from Costco, and the dad is the reverse, with my partner getting most of the attention from him growing up. As the dad divorced my partner's mother, that neglect seems to have gotten worse for his little brother. This entire situation took me by surprise and I'm still in shock. Little brother asked to talk to me alone, and that was when he gave me the love note and small ring. My stomach turned and it felt vile. He could see my reaction and he started shutting down. I returned the ring and said that I loved him like my own little brother and that I knew what a hard time he had with girls and dating, but to wait for his person. I explained that I would always be there for him as a friend, but that won't change the fact that I love my partner, his brother, and am sticking with him for eternity. I showed him my engagement ring and said that I had just made an important promise to his brother and that I can understand why he felt upset that he didn't have his person yet. He wouldn't stop crying and wouldn't look at me, and I decided that now was the time to get his parents involved so they can understand the situation. I gave the love note that I read the first line of and nothing else because it felt wrong to me. I didn't want to read it to his mother and told her the situation, and she went to go deal with him. The drive back was awkward. I felt guilty and wondered if I had done anything that made this situation happen. My partner was furious and I tried calming him down and speculating that he has probably done this out of desperation. He has a harem, joking name that we call it, of online situationships with girls from everywhere that seem to go nowhere. Since then it's definitely been harder. It's been a few weeks and I miss the bond my partner had with little brother when playing games together. I'd even join sometimes, but since the situation a few weeks ago things have gotten slightly worse. Little brother has moved out of his mother's and in with his dad. Things had worsened, and I think the love letter was the tip of the iceberg. It also turns out the gold ring he offered me was actually bought with his mother's credit card online, and it was actual gold, which made his mother go bananas. My partner has made attempts to talk to little brother, but I've advised him to give it time and that when he does decide to talk to him again, that I will not hold this situation over his head and just want things to be enjoyable for us all. Partner's dad says little brother hasn't been eating or speaking to anyone, he just sits in his room. Last night, partner's dad found a notebook under his pillow filled with a lot of hateful things about my partner and his family, and while I've asked my partner not to tell me the details, it's bad enough that his mother and dad are taking him to see a therapist that deals with troubled teens. These developments have soured my partner and it's definitely affected us as a unit. This is a no-win for anyone in this situation. He swings back from being defensive to my advice to then wanting to be proactive with little brother. Since it's happened I overthink and I feel somewhat guilty.